everybody, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a live, well not live, but we're going to be doing a review of the entire Legends Never Die album that I reacted to. If you're just now seeing this review and you've not seen any of my reactions, I reacted to the entire album that Juice WRLD made. The only one that I think I didn't react to in order was Righteous, I believe. I might be wrong on that, but I think so. But with that being said, behind me, I know there's something different that I haven't told you guys about, and I have started a Funko Pop collection. I'm starting to collect Funko Pops. I am also working on a channel to make Funko Pops, so, well, not make them, but to collect them, and I hope you guys enjoy the new scenery. I know it's not my computer. I'm going to be honest, the glowing computer it kind of messes with my camera a little bit, so it's probably better to have these figurines behind me that I care about. So but we're gonna start messing with this a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna explain the tiers to you guys, because my tiers are different than most people's tiers. Most people have like high tier, low tier, etc. That's not how I'm doing it. I'm doing it based on how I feel about the songs. So my first one's hyphy. The way these tiers are going to work is like hyphy is more so like my songs where I just feel like there was a whole different pace to the song rather than just, the same type of thought process. So for instance, like Lost in Thoughts from Deep, that means these are songs that I really had to think about really deeply to, feel a whole bunch of emotions and stuff. So basically it's my favorites on an emotional level, and the other is more of like, this one hits me on a energetic type level. Vibing means that a lot of the music that I was listening to from that, made me just kind of, sit there and listen, and I didn't really have much to say during those songs for the most part. I mean, I might have, but at the same time I did a lot of zoning out when it came to those, because I just really liked how they sounded. And then there's the relatable category, which is just me saying that, hey, these aren't my top, but they're not bad, so I relate to them on a different level than the others. So I just want you guys to know that I don't hate any of the songs. I also have I don't dislike any of the music on this album, so this box is here to show that, because I don't have any issues with any of the music. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into rating these. So first, we are going to start with Conversations. So Conversations, I definitely had in the vibing category. Now, I know it's a little bit deeper of a song, but for the most part, I found myself just, sitting there really enjoying the song overall. So I found myself vibing a lot more than I was deep in thought. I agree. Deep in thought makes me sad too, baby girl. Poor baby. Sorry about that, guys. Baby just ate baba and got sad for some reason, probably because it's out. But going on with what I said, Conversations, basically I found myself vibing a lot more than I was as far as that is concerned. Like, I don't know, I just found myself bobbing my head a lot more than I did picking it apart. And about the same with Bad Energy. I did a lot of vibing on this song as well. I enjoyed both of these songs. So, as I said, none of these categories are bad by any means. This is just my personal experience to the music. So don't take any offense to any of these. So Blood on My Jeans, relatable. Wasn't my top favorite on the album, but there was moments during the song that I could just find parts where I was relating to the issues at hand. Can't Die, I remember now. I had that one in the hyphy category because there was a lot of moments where the song picked up in a lot of great ways, and I really liked the way that song came together in the end. It was very enjoyable. Come and Go is definitely in my hyphy category. That one is by far my favorite hyphy category. Like, as far as like first place goes, it's Come and Go. Even though was doing these in order from the list that's down below, it's definitely a number one. Fighting Demons. Now, this one is definitely in my deep category. This one hit me really hard. It is definitely in my top as far as... Because my tops are different. So, obviously, I'm going to have favorite songs. So, my favorite songs in this category is going to be different than my songs in Hyphy. And I'm not ranking Hyphy above Lost in Thoughts. It's just I categorize different because I don't hate any of the songs. So I can't give you a full-on tier list in the sense of, hey, these are my least favorites, these are my favorites, because it's really hard to do that because I liked all of the music on this album. So I do apologize for that. I don't know if any of you will be bothered by that, but I hope you aren't. But that's just my opinion. That's how I feel, and that's how I think. Hate the Other Side is also Lost in Thought. Very good song. I hate the thoughts about the other side as well. So, on I Want It is on a relatable level for sure. I don't know. I really like the pace of that song, and there's a lot of relatable moments in it. So, like, that's why I have it in here. Like, some of the songs hit me in a way that I feel like there's a lot of relation to it. Like, Life's a Mess. I've had a lot of times where I've related to Life's a Mess, so it's going to be in my relatable. Out of all the songs, I did have a little bit of criticism for this song, and it wasn't even on Juice's behalf. It was more so Halsey, and Halsey is my favorite female artist, so the fact that I was upset that hers didn't come any harder than I expected, it made me a little sad on that regard. So, Man of the Year, definitely under my vibing category. One of those ones that I found myself vibing quite a bit. Did I just throw one? I don't know if I threw one back out here. When I did that, it seemed like something moved. I might be just imagining that. But it's definitely in my vibing category as well. It's not my top favorites, but it is a good song overall. Now this one, Righteous, is definitely one of my favorite songs from this album, especially on the Lost in Thoughts deep level. So I definitely put it at one of my tops. Like, even though Hyphy's above Lost in Thoughts, don't think that means that these are my number ones. These are just some of my favorites for a different reason. So I think if I were to put my number one song, it would be Righteous, and my number two song would be Come and Go. Between those two, Screw Juice is going to fall under the vibing category. Same reasoning, just another one of those songs where I felt like I was very out of it and just very enjoying the moment kind of thing on that song. Stay High is in my Hyphy category. That one might surprise some people that it's in the Hyphy category, but he does have a few faster parts on that song, and it really shocked me because I think it's one of the first ones that hit me as, wow, he's going really fast all of a sudden, and he's going in a really Hyphy manner. So that one caught me off guard for sure. Titanic's definitely a relatable. I love that song. I like the fact that it's kind of like, thinking about the Titanic, it was supposed to be this unsinkable ship that sank, so if you think about that in deep retrospect, it could also fall under the deep category, but this song, it's just very relatable. I just feel like I relate to it more. Tell Me You Love Me. That one is definitely a vibing. That one I definitely was not as in-depth, but it's also a relatable song, so it could fall under either category. It's one of the few songs that could. Because there's a lot of things that people have been in that airspace where they're like, hey, tell me you love me, you know, even if you don't mean it and stuff like that. There's just so much that's relatable in that sense. Another vibing is going to be Up and Away. A lot of these are for the same reason. I just felt like I really was vibing out to these songs. And we have Wishing Well as the final song. I want you guys to guess down in the comments below what you think this one would be categorized for me and for you. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. Comment down below. Let me know. Because I want to see if you guys guessed it. Drum roll, guys. It's going in the Lost in Thoughts deep. Wishing Well is definitely one of my top favorites as well. I think it's between Fighting Demons and Wishing Well on this one. I really like these two songs. But as far as my very top, I know you guys probably want to hear a little bit more in depth. So my very first favorite song would have came down to Come and Go in general. I really like that song. But I don't know. It's more of on a hyphy, kind of like shocked at the style. I think musically it's different than a lot of his other material, and I really love that aspect. And it's not necessarily that this song isn't better than this song, because I think Righteous is one of my favorite songs when I'm in a more emotional state and thinking about the depth of a song. I'm definitely going to pick Righteous over Come and Go, but Come and Go, I vibe with it on a different level than all the other songs. It meshes with me really well. So I love that one and that one. They could both be potentially my top pick, like 1v1. I really do appreciate you guys coming and checking this out. I know this is a longer than normal video. It's a video I've been working on for a while, and I'm sorry it took so long. It's just I put way too much thought into these things, and I try very hard to make sure that you guys have a better quality uh, of material than my normal videos, because not that I'm saying that I lack any quality, it's just I really wanted it to be different. I didn't want it to be the same reaction type video in any way, so I wanted to make sure you guys, knew a little bit more about me. And this list kind of speaks about me. I don't really want to bag on any of these songs because I don't have any bad things to say. The only one I did, as I said, was Life's a Mess, and that's just because I hold Halsey up to higher expectations. That's all. So that's just me being particular. But with that being said, that is my review on the album. Overall, I would give the album a 9 out of 10, if not a 10 out of 10. It is one of my favorite albums of recent times that I've listened to. I didn't hate a single song, which normally doesn't happen. I find myself skipping a lot of music, so that is always a plus. But I think overall he did an amazing job on this album, and I'm glad they released it, and I'm excited to react to the new album and the older album. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the review, what you guys think of the songs, and if any of these choices are similar to your thoughts. And I know the Come and Go one may be a unpopular opinion, so I would love to know if you guys also liked that song or disliked it. So let me know down in the comments below. Much love, guys. Bye.